This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Audible. Hi Internet, I'm John Rettinger and welcome back to another episode of Ask the Buffalo. This is the show where you can ask me any question you've got from the wide world of technology. Don't know what phone to get, can't make sense of all those rumors, not sure how to get internet in every nook and cranny of your house. This is the show you can ask. If you want your question featured on an upcoming episode, every Tuesday on technobuffalo.com we put up an article saying you should ask your question. You can leave it down below. Otherwise, if you're more social networky inclined, you can send us a message on Twitter either to me personally at John4Lakers or the company at TechnoBuffalo. Ask your question and use hashtag AskTheBee. Usually we'll pick about 4 questions each episode. Up this week, we're going to talk about how to extend Wi-Fi coverage in your house, some stuff about the HTC One, and lastly, we're going to talk about whether or not this is the last generation of consoles that's actually going to have physical game discs. This is Ask the Buffalo, so go ahead and get started. First question comes from user at the sock. I think that's how you pronounce it. At John4Lakers. Hey John, do you think the iPhone 5S will have a 1080p screen or better? I think for sure we are going to see a 1080p screen, or Retina Display 2, or Super Retina S, Extra Retina Display, Awesomeness, Retina Square, whatever they decide to call it. I do think we are going to see the resolution upped in the next generation iPhone. Not saying the screen is bad on the iPhone, but just to say spec for spec, look what we've got. It's sort of become a marketing gimmick. 1080p is definitely going to be the way they're going to have to go. We see it in the HTC One, the Droid DNA. It's becoming commonplace now. So if Apple wants to keep their market share, they're going to have to up that screen. I've been testing the HTC One for a while and I absolutely love it. I have fallen in love with the screen and it's absolutely awesome. So I can't wait to see what Apple can do with 1080p. User iTronics, who asks, hey John, do you have any idea on how I can extend my Wi-Fi coverage in my house? Well, I can tell you what I do. I've got an Airport Extreme base station. You can also use a time capsule. I've got it right where my internet comes in. And throughout my house, I have 2 Airport Expresses set up. They're super easy to set up. You just plug them into a wall. You can do it from your iPhone, iOS device, or through the web portal. And they will essentially extend your network to different areas of the house. It's not going to work to extend your network across the street. If you got to get internet down to your basement, if there's a room that's just not getting good service, it's going to be an awesome way to go. It is a little bit on the expensive side. Each Airport Express costs around $100-ish bucks. There are less expensive options out there. Linksys has a few. You can also check on router extenders, internet extenders, things like that, and see the best option for you. That's what's worked for me, and it's worked very well. User Ronaldo R. Diaz asks, hello there, John. Hello, Ronaldo. Do you think that the HTC One is future-proof? No, nothing's future-proof. Do I think it's 2-year proof? Yes, at least as close as a phone can be. This thing has 802.11 A, B, G, and an AC. Something that is not even close to commonplace. In fact, I can't even test 802.11 AC because I don't have anything that runs on it. It's got 2 gigs of RAM. It's got a really fast quad-core processor. Don't get caught up on the number of cores because most of the applications out there don't even take advantage of quad-core yet. They don't even think about how 8 core is going to perform. I'll tell you this, if I was going to sign a 2-year contract right now, I would have no reservations at all about signing my name on the dotted line for an HTC One. So hopefully that helps answer your question. User Mike Piccolon asks, do you think optical discs are dead after the PS4, Xbox 720, or whatever they decide to call it? Seeing as games are too large for most internet plans and flash storage is really cheap, can we expect to have games shipped on USB keys? Well, the cheapness of flash storage is definitely up for debate if you ever tried to buy an external flash drive, or if you want to put a solid state drive into your computer. Certainly it can be less than affordable, but thumb drive prices are certainly coming down. I do think this is going to be the last generation of console that we're going to see physical game discs. If you look at most games somewhere in the, at least last generation, 7 gigabytes, that's a little too much to be able to download it over the air, at least for most people. It can be condensed and it can be expanded when it gets on the console, but let's say we're looking at 10 gigabytes just to sort of make a round number. That's going to hit not only a lot of data caps, it's certainly going to take a long time to download, but the lifespan of consoles, we're looking at about 10 years for each console. So now at 10 years, the proliferation of internet speed should be much, much, much quicker. The idea of games shipping on thumb drives, though, is kind of interesting. Certainly there's a lot of piracy issues that have to be developed. I don't think we're gonna see that sort of middle ground really ever become mainstream. What I do think, though, is that we are going to see games go strictly online, perhaps even streamed. If you've got fast internet speeds, streaming games could be pretty cool. So that was a long answer to saying Yes, I think this is the last generation we're going to see physical discs, which should also be telling about what the future of Blu-ray might eventually be. So let me take a minute to thank our friends and sponsors at Audible.com. They are the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks and spoken word entertainment. If you want to read a book, you don't have time to sit there and flip through them pages, listening to the book is a great way to go. They have over 100,000 titles to choose from really any genre you want. You can play them back on your iPod, MP3 player, or Android device. Books from every genre: science fiction, thrillers, drama, romance. I'm looking at you, ladies. Go to audible.com/techno to get a free audiobook download of your choice and a 30-day trial when you sign up. Again, that's audible.com/techno to get your free audiobook. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Ask the Buffalo. I hope you enjoyed. I'm your host, John Rettinger. Check us out at technobuffalo.com for the latest and greatest tech news. I will see you guys in the next video.